How's it going, guys? David Dunphy here with Healthy Finance, a place where we talk about health, motivation, and of course, financial freedom. Today, I wanted to discuss how it's been just crazy busy, how it's been so hectic with me lately, with the traveling that we've done, with my book coming out, trying to get that done, trying to get more videos out, working. It's just been crazy, and I found that the past week or so I've been kind of like slacking so much, and I realized that I really need to start changing how I do things, how I perceive things, how I manage my time. I'm finding a lot lately that I'm getting overwhelmed, and so I started writing a journal out again, something that I was doing before, and I'm finding now that since I started doing my journaling again, I'm finding that I'm able to accomplish my goals. I write down what I need to do, and then even if I do a small bit at a time each day, I find I get more and more done. What was happening is I found that I would spend more time watching TV because I was just a little too overwhelmed, and I needed to de-stress. But what ended up happening, I ended up getting more stressed and realizing that, I have so much time left to get this book out. I want to do one book a year. Last year I published Winter's Eve. This year I want to get Keepers of the Lighthouse out. So I really need to start focusing. I really need to start getting onto it, but it's just so overwhelming. The Keepers of the Lighthouse was close to 250,000 words, and when you're editing and stuff like that, it takes a lot of time. My editor almost has part 3 done, but she still needs to finish part 4, which shouldn't take much longer, maybe a day or two. Part 4 is more of the epilogue of the story. But it's just seeing all that, realizing that now I have to format it all, put it all together, read through it again, which is 250,000 words, is a lot. It's becoming very overwhelming. Doing the videos, working, and going to the gym, it's a lot. Plus wanting to spend time with my fiance. I mean, all these things really build up, and I get overwhelmed. And the best thing I found to do was journaling. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about that the most. If you like the content in these videos, if you enjoy, what I'm offering, feel free to subscribe. Also give a like and comment down below, because it does help the channel a lot. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps us grow. So any comments, any likes, subscribing, it all helps, and I appreciate every little bit. But basically what we're going to be discussing right now is journaling, how it helps, how it improves our everyday living. I find every morning I'll go through my list. So what I do normally, what I was doing before we left, is every Sunday I would write down all the stuff I was going to do throughout that week. I would set small goals each day, and I would try to accomplish them. When I got to that day, I'd go through my list, find out what stuff I need to do. Basically like making a grocery list. I mean, you have to be prepared. And when you do these lists, it's very important to be prepared. Otherwise, you're getting stuff and doing things that are slowing you down and not helping you grow. So Sunday, I make my lists. I pick through those lists. I kind of like just delegate every day to do something. It doesn't have to be crazy amounts of stuff, but just something to kind of get me going. And then throughout the day, I'll also write what I have accomplished, and it kind of lets me see, okay, where am I at? Where am I going? Am I going to my goal? Am I doing better? Do I need to improve? All these little things I write down in my journal, and it's great to look back on, great to see your progress, how far you've gotten. People do this when they're working out as well. They'll write down their journal, what kind of exercises they're doing, what they have planned. And the people that do that are the ones I find that build more muscle, are more motivated, and they want to just do better. So if you guys get any sort of advice at all, start journaling. The millionaires, if you look at all the most famous millionaires like Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, they all journal every morning, and it helps. It promotes your brain, it gets your thought process going. You don't forget as much, and it pushes you forward in life. So I really recommend it. I have a journal in there. I think I've shown it in one of my videos before. That's where I do my journaling. I'll also talk about my day and what's going on, what I planned, what I did the day before, kind of like seeing where I'm going and what we've accomplished. So it's very important. I think if you really want to get ahead, if you're finding things way too overwhelming, start journaling and see how that goes. Start every day off with a small, maybe 10-15 minutes of just journaling to see how it goes. If you enjoy it, which I personally really do enjoy, and I haven't been doing it for over a month, so when I got back into it, I was just like, okay, things don't feel so overwhelming anymore. So now I just start journaling, and I'm finding that I'm getting more done. And the stress that I've had, like when I'm writing my book, I was really stressing on how I was going to end it, how the characters were going to interact, was the story making sense? I had all these thoughts in my head, and I kept overplaying, trying to figure out. When I actually sat down and started writing down the stuff that I had in my head, I realized that I could cross out stuff I didn't like. I could add stuff I did like, and it helped me to navigate the story a lot better. So that's why I journal. I recommend more people doing it. It will promote your memory, because when you're writing down everything down, you're able to read it back. It helps stimulate your brain more. It also helps improve your time management, and it helps improve your overall wellness, because now all your ideas are wrote down that you have in your head, and you're not stressing as much. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I don't have my journal here right now, but maybe next episode I will show you what it looks like. If you get any value at all, like I said, subscribe, like and comment. I'm going to be trying to post at least 3 times a week, maybe 4. I don't want to do it too much because I got a lot on my plate right now, and I do want to keep promoting my book, and I also want to keep doing this for you guys, because I do find this also helps me, as I hope it helps you. Thank you guys so much. This is David Dunphy signing out. See you later.